If you're building a personal brand, posting consistently and creating valuable content but you're still not getting consistent clients, it's probably because you're making one big mistake. You're focusing too much on providing value but not enough on building trust. And that's a problem because people don't buy from the person who teaches the most, but they buy from the person they trust the most. So in this video, I am going to show the exact 4 steps that every profitable personal brand follows to build trust at scale. And more importantly, you know exactly how to build a magnetic personal brand that people back to buy. Now before we get into the 4th step, there's one thing you need to understand. Most people think a personal brand is simply getting followers. It's not. A personal brand is simply the process of building trust at scale. The more trust you build, the easier it becomes to attract clients, close sales, and grow your business. And once you understand that, these next 4 steps will make a lot more sense. So now, let's jump into it. So, in order to actually build a personal brand in the right way, there are 4 steps to follow. Let's start with the first one. Step 1. Demonstrate authority. First of all, people need a reason to trust your expertise, and that's where authority comes in. Now, one big mistake I see a lot of coaches make is holding their best ideas because they are afraid people won't buy if they give away too much for free. But in reality, the opposite is true, meaning people trust the quality of your best offer based on the quality of your free content. So don't save your best ideas for your clients, sell them, teach them for free. Demonstrate that you generally understand your niche better than most people. And if you're thinking, I'm not experienced enough to teach, remember this, you don't have to be 10 years ahead of someone, but you only need a few steps ahead because the person who is 6 months ahead often understands the beginner struggle better than someone who has been doing this for 10 years. So the first step is simple, become known for what you know, that's it. Now let's move to the next one. Step 2, become relatable. Now, authority alone isn't enough. People also need to connect with you as a person. Think about it, if every piece of content makes you look perfect, people won't admire you. They will distance themselves from you. They will assume your success comes from talents, luck, or circumstances they don't have. And once they believe that, they will stop believing they can achieve the same results. So instead of only sharing your wins, share your struggle, your mistakes, your lessons you've learned, because the more people see themselves in your story, the more they will trust you. And that's how becoming relatable means. Alright? Now, let's move on to the next. Step 3. Become admirable. Now, this is where a lot of coaches overcorrect. They become so relatable that they stop looking like someone worth following because your audience needs to believe 2 things at the same time. First, I can relate to this person, and second, I want the life or the business they have. So that's why you shouldn't hire results, say your client wins or your process or the lifestyle their work has created, not to impress people but to inspire them, because your current success is the proof that the transformation you sell into is actually possible, okay? And finally, let's talk about the last one. Step 4. Give value unconditionally, meaning you give value without expecting something in return every single day, because people can tell when every video, every email, or every post is just leading to another sales pitch. That doesn't build trust but only destroys it. So instead, focus on helping people first, answer questions, solve problems, teach your best idea, and eventually, the more generous you are, the easier it gets to sell because people naturally want to buy from whom they can trust, they feel admirable and relatable. That's it. So to close up, if you want to build a personal brand that actually generates clients, don't just focus on creating valuable content, but focus on building trust. Demonstrate your authority, become relatable and admirable, and give value without expecting anything in return. Because when you can combine those 4 things, you will start becoming just another creator on the internet and become someone that people actually trust. And trust is what makes people buy. Now, if you're an online coach who wants a done-for-you personal branding and content system designed to consistently attract your ideal clients, check out the first link on the description below, and I hope you find this video valuable. Peace.